One of the hardest part of being a data analyst is actually, knowing how to bring all those functions you have actually learned in different segments together to create a very solid project. So I think this is the same thing I actually faced when I actually just, got started way back then. So how do I bring sum, average, count, filter, and all those functions together to actually make this? I've seen people, creating different reports, fancy ones, interactive and stuff like that. So how am I going to do this? So if you're actually in this particular shoe, don't worry. It's very easy. So all you have to do is to make sure every single functions you have learned, you learn its functionality or its application. Where is it applicable? So what exactly does it do? Because sometimes you might learn about a particular function, you only learn it based on the scenario where the person has actually used it, right? So for you to actually make sure you advance the knowledge right now, so look at where you can actually use it aside from where you have actually learned it from. So I might actually use a particular function to create a particular project. And once you have your own project, your project is different than what I have. So now you wouldn't know if my function could actually assist you. Maybe my function would have been able to assist you, but because you don't know, it will be very hard for you to get to know that. So what if I tell you it's more easier now than way back then when there was no AI? So when I learned about technology, there was no AI to actually assist you to answer questions like human. But these days right now, we have AI like GPT, like some Google AI that can actually help you, Meta AI that can actually assist you and stuff like that. And you can even turn your camera to a particular item in your house and you have the answer to your question. So if you're actually getting started as a data analyst, this is what you should do. So let's say you want to learn about the filter function inside Microsoft Power BI. So all you have to do is to read about it. So after you might have read about it, get some couple of videos on YouTube and maybe 3 videos on YouTube to watch and see the scenarios they have used it right on or how they have applied it on their project. So once you have done that right now, let us now go to AI and ask AI that, how can we actually use this? In what scenarios can we use this? And the beautiful thing about AI is that you can tell GPT to generate data set for you that will help you to apply this. And you can still tell GPT to tell you how to apply this and even help you write the code on how to do this. So don't just say, okay, it has written the code for you. Everything is finished right here. So try to tell it to read the code to you. So this is one thing you should actually get clear. So when you use AI to solve problem, when you are alone. So would you use the same AI to solve that problem when your boss is right there? No. That is why I don't always learn things and actually create it using AI 100%. So if AI can assist me on a particular task, I'll actually ask AI to how did you do it? So teach me how to do it without your help. So AI is going to break it down for you by and by, teach you every single thing you could actually do to actually get it done. So now, let's say we copy this particular code into GPT and you paste in this particular prompt. GPT is going to actually walk you through everything you need to know about this very DAX, right? So this is not restricted to DAX alone. You can actually use any other language or any other function you write to actually compute your values. So GPT will help you to read through it and tell you everything you need to know. So this particular prompt here will help you to understand every single functions that are actually inside this particular code you actually pasted in here. So maybe you are still very much, not clear about a particular function. You can copy that particular pattern, further ask question about it again. It will go ahead and explain to you. So this will definitely help you to get much more familiar to those functions you have learned individually and how to bring them together. So one of the fun part is this. If you're looking forward to learning about, how to bring all those functions together to create a real life project, my channel will definitely help you to actually do that. I have over 300 videos on my channel that can help you to create good dashboards in either Excel and Power BI. So all you have to do is to actually go to my channel, subscribe, watch videos right there, get data downloaded, and actually follow every single thing I have done. It's all about consistency and creating back to back. So the more you spend time on a particular tool, trying to create over and over again, the better you become and the more you get familiar with every single tricks and functions in that particular tool. So how much time have you spent before now? And how much time are you willing to spend after you might have watched this particular video today? This is something very important. Consistency alone is not enough. So you need to actually have focus. That is why I always say you have to be industry specific, specifically if you have not gotten the dream job that you had actually been dreaming of. So, and again, if you have gotten that dream job shouldn't be your final job or your final bus stop. So you need to actually still keep learning different skills on the tools you have. Learn different dashboarding. I have not done aging reporting before. When I actually got to have a particular offer about aging reporting, it was tough because I have never done it before. But at the end of the day, it worked for me and I learned something new during the process. So never say you are done learning just because you have gotten a job. So you have to keep learning. Should you leave that particular job, you should get a better one because you are more better than what you were yesterday. So how about that? So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So like, share to your friends and family, and if need be, leave a comment to let me know what you feel about my videos. So if you want to take courses about Microsoft Excel and Power BI, I have some couple of courses right here for you. And I have 2-in-1 course that teaches you about Excel and Power BI in just one single course. So see you in my other videos.